I'm changing out an AC fan motor or furnace fan, blower motor, whatever you want to call it, capacitor in this unit here, and I'm going to bring you guys along for the ride. This thing took a crap and we got water that leaked all over. So what I'm going to do first is get this cover off. The fan is down in this area. You can tell our filter is right here and the air goes in this way to where the fan is down in the bottom. So first thing we're going to do is take this top cover off. Sometimes there's a screwdriver you've got to have for this, sometimes there's not. Oh yeah, sorry. First thing, you're going to turn your power off to it. If you don't have a shut off switch, find your breaker and turn your power off to it so you're not working on this with live power. So we got those out. This door comes off, just like that. And then this door comes off, and this one's got a couple of screws right there and right there that we got to take off. You can see we've had some water leaking in here and caused quite a bit of damage. So I've got this partially disassembled already. I'm going to walk you through what I've done. These are all the wires for the fan. I disconnected those. What you want to make sure you do when you unplug these from your board up here, there's a few connections here, some down here. You want to make sure that you take a picture of where they're at or make a note of where they're at so you can put them back on there correctly. These are just some spade terminals that unplug. There's also a capacitor that'll be attached to the side of your fan unit. I already took that off. That's what these two are right here. So we got that out of the way. Then we've got this board that's got to come out so we can get this fan unit out. There's two screws right up here. And then this, you can just kind of pull out of the way. And we're going to set this up in here, just like that, so that we can get our fan assembly out. We take these wires, gently tuck them up in here, kind of like that. Then there's going to be, up underneath here, there's this rail here. You can see I've already got mine leaning out. There's going to be two screws that will hold this piece on both sides. And then you'll be able to grab onto this and pull the whole unit out, just like that. That is that. If you've never done this, it is cheaper to buy just the motor assembly itself and replace it than it is to buy this whole piece. This thing was about $1,000 altogether. The motor was about $300. So first thing we're going to do is get this lock nut off the top there, and that'll allow us to free the fan itself up from the motor. So we're going to get that off with a pair of pliers. So we've got that loosened up. Now I'm going to tip this on its side so I can work on the motor. This is a pretty easy deal. It's got a couple of screws that hold that in there. So you'll take those out, and then this will be able to come out this way. There we go. Now we've got that all loosened up. Now we've got to try to separate the actual fan blade from the motor. Nothing ever goes smoothly, so what I've done here is propped this up so the motor's off the ground, and I'm going to try to put a little bit of force on this shaft. I'm going to go grab a punch or something I can use to put on that and then drive that shaft out because it's stuck on here. I'm probably going to put a little WD-40 on there too, maybe grab a torch. Golly, what a pain. I had to resort to a punch and a hammer to get it out because it was just not coming. But we got it. Now we've got to take this cage off of here and put it on the new motor. Oh, you can see we were rusted on there pretty good right there. Yep, we beat the shaft off of there. So we're going to take this little cage off. There's 3 screws on the front of each one of them, and then we're going to put it back on the new one. Bracket's all swapped over to the new motor. Now we're going to reverse the uninstall and put it back in this guy. So I've got this thing set up here. We're going to make sure that we are centered pretty well so we don't rub on anything. So centered, centered. And then we're going to find where our set screw goes. Make sure it's on one of the flats, like ours is, like that. We're going to put that back in and tighten it down. Set screw's on there. We're going to make sure we don't have any, make sure you listen for sounds, make sure we don't have anything rubbing. Looks good. Time to go back in your hole. When you're putting this back in, you've got to make sure that you get it up in these rails here. So you've got this one right here and that one right there. So that's what this slides up into. We're going to take our new capacitor out and we're going to get that guy installed here and plug it into those purple wires. Now we're going to use our pictures that we took earlier to connect all of these back up to our circuit board. And then we're going to put our circuit board right back up in here. We got everything connected up here. And we're going to hang our little board back up on our 2 screws and tighten those down. There you go. That's the process. We're going to get this bad boy fired back up and get her going. Thanks for watching, guys. Drive fast, take chances. See you on the next video.